Greetings to you all. Welcome to Class 9, Unit 4. Poem The Spider and the Fly, written by Mary Botham Howitt. Today we are going to do guided reading, and do not miss to watch the explanation videos with a lot of images, bilingual, and book back exercise. The Spider and the Fly. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. "It's the prettiest little parlor that ever did you spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show when you are there." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "to ask me is in vain. For who goes up your winding stair can never come down again. I'm sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around. The sheets are fine and thin. And if you like to rest a while, I will snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "for I've often heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed." Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please to take a slice?" "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "Kind sir, that cannot be. I have heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see." "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings! How brilliant are your eyes! I have a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf. If you will step in one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." "I thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you are pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now. I'll call another day." The spider turned him round about and went into his den, for well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he came out to his door again, and merrily did sing, "Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with a pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple. There's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly," hearing his willy fluttering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft. The nearer and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes, and green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head. Poor foolish thing! At last, up jumped the cunning spider, and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den, within his little parlor, but she never came out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read to idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you never give heed unto an evil counselor, close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. So I hope you understood, children. We'll see the glossary and about the author. Glossary. Parlor. It means a tiny room in a house used for entertaining guests. Winding. It means a twisting movement of course. Weary. It means very tired, especially from hard work. Pantry. It means a room where beverages, food, dishes are stored. Subtle. It means delicate or faint and mysterious. Flattering. It means to praise or compliment insincerely. Counselor. It means a person who advises. About the author. Mary Botham Howitt, 1799 to 1888, was an English poet. She was born at Colford, at Gloucestershire. She was educated at home and read widely. She commenced writing verses at a very early age. Together with her husband, William Howitt, she wrote over 180 books. So, hope all of you understood. Don't miss to watch the explanation video with a lot of images. Thank you, children.